Just getting set up, guys. Try to make sure the levels are good. Yeah, should be good. We gotta use these Monopoly points somehow, right, team? And, you know, Kim's only here for so long. This is the last deck we just made. And this one was a 2-0 list. I think it could have been a 3-0, though. It was really strong. Alright, draft has started. Alright. Mind Twist, Jace, Strip Mine. Both Show and Tell. Oh my god. Okay, so... I think it's Show. I don't really want to play against Show, and Show is a pretty powerful archetype in this. I know we did just build Reanimator. I know, but I feel like... I mean, Jace is also a reasonable pick. I think Show, Jace, maybe you consider the Oath of Druids. Oath takes more pieces to work, if you ask me, because you need to make it so that they have a creature. What's up, buddy? I'm leaning towards this Show and Tell, guys. I'm gonna take the Show and Tell. We'll see if that was right. Imperial Seal. It's not remotely close to yours. No? So... Factor Fiction is sweet. I don't want to play against a Deathrite Shaman. Or excuse me, no, we're not. This is a fresh draft. Metamorph is sweet, can go in any deck. You don't have to be blue to play Metamorph. Seal is sweet. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Could just be the Tropical. I already kind of really want to be in blue, so Tropical's a premium pick. I'm thinking Metamorph, Tropical, Factor Fiction. Maybe Imperial Seal. Take the fixing. Okay. Signet, Gush. These are all premium things. Noble Hierarch is reasonable ramp. Oh, hey, you've got a head start on me, man. You got a head start on me. Signet can go in pretty much any deck that we're thinking about building. Excuse me. It's blue. Gush is also, you know, a premium card here. I like taking Signet. I don't value these enough in this format. It's fixing, it's ramp, it's both. Okay, Iona. She loves being show and tell. Is there anything else in this pack that seems super awesome? Not really. You can take the Meyer, but I mean, I would take Iona since we first picked a show and tell. It goes with the theme, and you know, it also makes, if there's a Reanimator player already at the table, it makes his deck weaker. I mean, there are a couple other things in this pack we might consider, but they're not really jumping out at me. I think she kind of just jumps out at me as pick me, pick me. What do you guys think? Come on, Mathematics, help me out here. It's Iona, right? Definitely, gotta be. And again, we may not have anything to do with green. I picked a tropical because it felt like a reasonable pick. Let's take the Iona. So there's a payoff card for the show and tell. Grave Titan's another reasonable payoff. Now, something else to note, you know, when you're playing show and tell in this kind of format, you need to be careful. You got to do it against the right opponents. You know, if they also have a ridiculous payoff like a Progenitals, we're very sad. Now, we've already got some really nice fixings, so maybe you eye the Progenitus for a moment, but probably still get like a Fountain or an Angel or Study or anything else in this pack. I mean, Progenitus is sweet, don't get me wrong. It's definitely one of the nicer things to show and tell out. Let's see, we've got green, blue, white, blue. It's really hard to hardcast this thing. I mean, I've seen people do it. The safer card here is probably Titan. Let's go with the Progenitus, though. Let's live a little. Let's live a little. Mind's Desire. Okay. You know, it's funny, all these decks that I claim to, like, hate playing or playing against in Legacy, like, I'm forcing, like, what we built, like... we built, like, Tinker last time, and... right now I'm building show and tell. It's just funny to me. Okay, so there's a couple different ways we could go with this pack. You could take the Elspeth, go a more controlling route, although I don't know about her power level in this anyway. You could take the Prowler, we could think Reanimate. Now, Progenitus doesn't work well with a Reanimator deck, works better with a show and tell. I'm leaning towards the Elspeth. Okay, this pack. Signet is awesome. Garden, because we already took a tropical. That would further fix us into green. Progenitus, of course, goes in a natural order deck, which natural order might still be in the pod somewhere. So Boros Signet, Gideon Jura, and Temple Garden are where I'm leaning. Hermit's also a lot of power in one card. I think it's Temple, Signet, or Gideon. Now, Signet, of course, you know, you're going off in a different place. How strong is Gideon in this format? He's probably plenty strong. I'll take the Gideon. Okay, interesting. I don't think I want the Dancer, even though he's really fun. Slayer's powerful. Temple with plenty might be fine. Ramping into a Baneslayer, like turn 4 Baneslayer seems solid. I think there are plenty of board states that she does really well on. Baneslayer Angel in particular. I'll grab a Baneslayer. Feel okay about that. Brago, Arid Mesa. Mesa, unfortunately, won't fetch me a tropical, though. Brago is kind of neat. This lets you reuse your planeswalkers. It's exile any number of target non-land permanents. So, you know, if we had a board state, you'd pick the Venser. I could see Brago being cool. Get to reuse your planeswalkers. Honor student. Ritual's still here. Interesting. Den Protector. I think it's either student or den. I think I want the Den Protector. Okay, Seeker. Putrid Imp is a Reanimator enabler, so nobody picked the Putrid Imp. Interesting. Disenchant's a fine sideboard card, so is Stomp Howler. Stomp Howler, in some regards, is the superior of the two because not only is it destroying an artifact or enchantment, but you're also putting a 4/4 into play. It's a fine sideboard card. War Priest of Thune is kind of in the same vein, unless we don't want to fight against one of these particular cards. I'll take the sideboard card. And wow, no love for Koth or Domri. Interesting. No love for either of those guys. All right. Weathered Wayfarer, Mind's Desire. Oh yeah, Brago does. Oh nice, the Temple Garden, which I was thinking about earlier, wheeled. Cool. So now I'm definitely thinking we could run this Den Protector, and we could maybe pull off this sideboard Indrik Stomp Howler. You saved me from the what? What did I save you from? Okay, interesting pack, interesting pack. If we had a way to put Iona or it doesn't work like I want it to. Top is probably our pick. Top just makes any deck that I'm building, even though I don't know what it is yet, better. It just will make the deck better. Well, not guaranteed make it better, excuse me. Like top, of course, if we have a fetch or two and some other shuffle effects, it's superior. But I feel like the picks are like you take the fixing, maybe you take sword, probably just take top. Overmaster says take the Shelldock. I know Isle is great, but can we set it up, Overmaster? Do we have a way to set this up? I don't think we have a way to set it up, dude. If we have top... No, I understand that it's good, Overmaster, but I don't have a way to set up the Shelldock. Like, we don't have a way to put the Progenitus or the Iona on top of the deck. I'm going to take the top. If the Shelldock comes around, which it might, I'll pick it up because we can use the top to kind of figure out what we're doing with the Shelldock Isle. I trust you. I trust that you know it's good. I'm not saying you're wrong, Overmaster. I'm just saying from what we had in the pool so far, we didn't really have a way to set it up. This guy's probably a 3-mana thing because we want to morph it. So what do you take here? Don't want to play against Living Death. Do you take the Elf because we're kind of pulling off green? Is Battle Spear good enough to show and tell? This seems pretty good. What's up, Hate? How's it going? So, let's see. When you say that you've experienced 3 hours already of New Year's, does that mean... I think the top was just stronger there, too. I could see Battlesphere being the pick, or Findhorn Elves. I think they're both good in this deck. Although this just taps for green. It doesn't really do any fixing. I could see grabbing the Battlesphere. Like, we want to make sure we have something to put out with the show and tell. And maybe we get to pick up the Tinker. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, Force. Verdant Catacombs finds both of my lands. It's an hour and a New Year's. Nice. This Verdant Catacombs finds both. There's the Tendrils. I think you take the Verdant. Ulamog's something also strong to show and tell, for sure. Out. I could definitely make an argument for Ulamog. I can make an argument for Force, but I don't think we have the